We're going to be doing a bit of everything today. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Karen, and on my channel, I help you bridge the gap or close the gap between the English that you learn in the classroom and the English that's actually used in real life. So if you'd like to learn some more real-life English, then don't forget to press the subscribe button below and also the bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Today, we're going to be doing something a little different. If you've watched this video, then you know exactly what we're going to be doing today. You don't need to have watched that video to understand this one, but if you haven't watched it, then I suggest that you watch that too for more practice. We're going to be listening to a few different phrases, not whole sentences, let alone a whole conversation. So we're just going to be listening to a few words at a time. For example, a cold winter. I will also be talking about the schwa sound today. So if you don't know what this sound is, then please watch this video first and then come back to this point in today's video. All the phrases today are said by the same guy. And the reason that I chose to listen to these phrases is because every phrase has at least one word that ends with an R sound. I've mentioned in previous videos that Australians don't tend to say the R sound at the end of words, and this guy says them in a typical Aussie way. So in today's video, I'd like to practice listening to these words and also practice saying them. And today, I'd like you to try and write down what you hear. Listen carefully to how he says the word that has an R sound at the end. Okay, let's get started. Let's listen to the first phrase.
In the cooler weather. In the cooler weather.
In the cooler weather. We have two words here that end with an R sound, cooler and weather. He replaces the R sound with the schwa sound, and usually the schwa sound is very quiet. You don't even really hear it. But when he says the word weather, it's very obvious. You can really hear the schwa sound. Cooler, cooler, cooler. Weather, weather, weather. In the cooler weather. In the cooler weather. In the cooler weather.
In the cooler weather. In the cooler weather.
Now let's listen to the second phrase.
Number 4. Number 4.
Number 4. Again, we have two words here that end with an R sound. And again, he replaced the R sound with the schwa sound. Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. You're getting the hang of this, right?
Number 4. Number 4.
Now let's listen to the third phrase.
7 is half of my lucky number. 7 is half of my lucky number.
7 is half of my lucky number. So number here is the word that ends with the R sound. So again, we replace the R sound with the schwa sound. Number, number, number. And we also say half, not half. Half, half, half. Now we have a few consonant sounds and vowel sounds right next to each other here. So we can join these words. We can say 7 is half of my lucky number. And we can also say sevens. Seven's half of my lucky number. But he chose to say every word clearly. People tend to say words clearly when it's important and they want you to pay attention to what they're saying. So he could have just said, seven's half of my lucky number. But it doesn't feel the same as 7 is half of my lucky number. So maybe he wants to tell you why the number 7, or actually the number 14, maybe he wants to tell you why this is his lucky number. 7 is half of my lucky number. 7 is half of my lucky number. 7 is half of my lucky number.
7 is half of my lucky number. 7 is half of my lucky number.
Okay, I just made myself a cup of tea. I'm more a coffee drinker than a tea drinker, but they say tea has antioxidants, so I try and drink tea every now and then. And as you can hear, the construction's still going on outside. Anyway. Okay, now let's listen to the fourth phrase.
The warmest part of the year. The warmest part of the year.
The warmest part of the year. We have a consonant sound and a vowel sound right next to each other here. So we can join these two words to make one longer word. Part of, part of, part of. And year is the word in this phrase that ends with an R sound. So it's replaced with the schwa sound. Year, year, year. And year rhymes with here, which I say all the time in my videos here. Here, I just said it again. Here, beer, dear, fear, gear, leer. I'm just going through the alphabet. All these words have the same ending sound. They all end with the schwa sound.
The warmest part of the year. The warmest part of the year.
Now, warmest and part don't end with the R sound, but notice that we don't say the R sound in these two words either. Warmest, warmest, warmest. Part, part, part. The warmest part of the year. The warmest part of the year. The warmest part of the year. We seem to have an aversion to the R sound, don't you think?
The warmest part of the year. The warmest part of the year.
And now the fifth phrase.
Spread like wildfire. Spread like wildfire.
Spread like wildfire. Now let's study this phrase. Firstly, the word spread. This word can be used as a noun or as a verb. Here it's being used as a verb. And this word actually has a few different meanings, both as a noun and as a verb. And here it's being used to mean to go out and cover an area. For example, a fire can spread very quickly. So the fire might start here, but very quickly it will spread to the rest of the room and eventually the whole house. So it will eventually cover a larger area. And a wildfire is a type of fire. It's a very big fire that's burning in the countryside where there are lots of trees and bushes. So a wildfire can spread very quickly. Now, in Australia, we call them bushfires. And if you live in Australia, you would know how often these bushfires are happening nowadays, especially during the warmer months. They're a big problem in Australia, so I've mentioned them in previous listening practice videos. I'll put links to those videos up here and also down in the description box below if you'd like some more listening practice. Now, spread like wildfire is actually an idiom. If something is spreading like wildfire, it means that more and more people know about it, or more and more people are affected by it. COVID-19, for example, spread like wildfire in certain parts of the world. Gossip can also spread like wildfire, especially if it's juicy gossip about a celebrity or some other famous person. Okay, after all that, let's talk about pronunciation. Wildfire is the word here that ends with the R sound, so it's replaced with the schwa sound. Wildfire, wildfire, wildfire. Spread like wildfire. Spread like wildfire. Spread like wildfire.
Spread like wildfire. Spread like wildfire.
This video was a little different. Let me know if you liked it. Give this video a thumbs up or leave a comment down below, or both. And if I see that you do like it, like you did the previous video, then I'll make more videos like this one for you. If you haven't watched the previous video, then I suggest that you watch that next. Otherwise, you can watch this one. Keep practicing and I shall see you next time. I've got the curtain closed today. I don't know if I like it. What do you reckon? Anyway, I might leave it and see. For example, a fire can start very quickly. Yes, it can. For example, a fire might cover an area. This mic picks up everything. I think it has picked up my stomach rumbling. That's pretty insane, right?